If you're a live 2D rigger or artist who actually charges people, do not do what this person did. So this is Toxic Canna, and they had a terrible experience with their first live 2D model. So Canna had DM'd me asking if I could possibly modify their current model because their artist/rigger did not listen to anything that they requested. So I jumped on a call to see if I could help them out and see what the damage was. And my god, this rig was bad. And look, I understand there's going to be varying levels of quality between rigs, but this person didn't even do the basics, such as listening to directions. First off, Canna didn't even like the art that the artist was giving her because they kept trying to give her a big chest, and she didn't want that, she wanted a small frame. The artist also kept injecting their own opinions by repeatedly saying things like, I don't want to do those colors because it's not girly enough. Canna did not want it to be girly in the first place. Canna wanted a yandere fae. If you don't know what that is, that's basically a murder fairy. So Canna decided to do the art herself, and he would do the cutting and rigging. Unfortunately, his cuts look like this. Like, my god. His meshing was pretty bad as well, leading to severe breaks in the shapes. The physics outputs were set so high that it would bug out the model. Like, ugh. And it didn't even have any brow movement or form. Many of the parameters that are pretty standard were just empty. Now, I don't have enough time to go through everything that was wrong with this rig, but bottom line, he charged almost the same as my own rates without actually doing any of the art, with half-assed cuts and a quarter-assed rig. Not to mention when Canna requested a refund, he did everything he could to not give her one. He said he'd work on it more, offered a partial refund, even called Canna rude in the process when she had every right to be upset. And she only got like 10% of the total cost back because a lot of the charges for additional work were done off Etsy. Did I mention he charged Canna for him having to get Photoshop because he only had the trial version? That's wild. Because of this terrible experience, he essentially made it so that Canna never wants to use this model again, despite her loving the art that she worked so hard for. And some of you may have guessed from the art in the background that Canna decided to commission a model for me, and we decided to go in a different direction with her new model. And some of you may think this design is a bit of an overcorrection, but I think it's much truer to what Canna really wanted. So this is the new Toxic Canna.